Everybody doing? King Dingbat here. So I'm sorry I'm a little late. I had to get my microphone. How you guys doing today? What is going on? What a beautiful day. What a great day. Nelson Agholor is gone. He's a Raider. And to me, this is like one of the greatest things to ever happen in my life. Top four, at least. I even consider it better than being born. It's one of the great things of all time. System of the Knot. What's going on? I want Yannick. I'll take him. Joseph, what's up, man? Mo Beasley, what's happening? Paraguay, what's up with you? Bryce, what's up, man? My wife is killing me with this coronavirus talk. I need to drink now. Drink away. My wife's not too bad with the coronavirus. My sister's like doing FaceTime family emergencies. She's like, family emergency. Everybody gets on FaceTime. What's up? I got a cold. I sneezed. It don't mean you have the virus. System or not, what's up? Yo, my man, how you doing in our stream? That's what I'm talking about, baby. Been getting great Eagles news. I love my man 500. Thank you, System of the Not White rerun. Hey, we're all stuck in this place. Nobody can go anywhere. Nobody can do anything. Why not come on here? You know what I mean? We got 285 people here already. It's awesome. Bruce, what's going on? Big Birds, what's up? Why are you wasting money on a safety when we have Jalen and Mills? Because he's not just a safety. He plays safety, maybe listed as safety, but he can play. He can play slot. He can play nickel. He can play dime. He's more than just a safety. He's more of a Swiss Army knife. It's a great signing, great move. I love it. My man Paul Toyo, king of all great dingbats. What's going on, buddy? In Philly we trust. What's up with you? Eric K, yo Philly, what's up? What's up with you? Lowen, what's up? What do you think of Miles Sanders will change? I don't think he will, no. J Kills, thank you for the super chat, man. I appreciate that so much. Do not overlook the Trevor Williams signing. Thank you for that, man, J Kills. Thank you, man. And that brings me to an interesting point. Now that you have Slay, you have Williams, and you have now brought in Parks, who's the odd man out? I think there's a possibility you may see that Rasul Douglas get traded, even a Sidney Jones. I think it's definitely possible. Oh, the Will Parks move is great, Bruce. Carl Fisher, what's up? How are ya? Philly fan D, what up, man? George R, what's up, my man? Zeppelin fan, won't help you guys. Dallas is scared right now. Mark Holmes is eating carbs. He sent me a picture. He was eating like 50, 80 carbs yesterday. I'm telling you, he's scared. Jeremy, what's up, man? Jatavius Brown was a good one, too. Well, you know, I'm not a lie. I don't know a ton about Jatavius Brown, but what I read about him, what I watched about him, and his age, he looks like he fits what the Eagles do. Dick says, hey, Dingbat, thanks for helping me get through this. Aw, thank you for helping me. You guys are helping me. Jamal Thomas, what's up? We need to get another running back, too. I think we'll get one. Do you think we will move up in the draft? I think we're moving up. I'm telling you, Henry Ruggs, he's going to wear number 13. North Philly, what's up, buddy? Hey, 500, me and my wife are watching, and we love you. What can we give the Niners for the first round pick? Thank you so much to you and your wife. Thanks for watching. Here's my guess, like a first, maybe a third, a fourth, and like a third next year or something like that. I think gets you up there. I think it will, and it depends how motivated they are to move back. 444 Philly fan, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Thank you for help. Wrench, I think you have a wrench already, don't you? 444 Philly fan. Everybody be sure to go sub him up, my man. Great video maker. Just started. He needs some support. Go ahead and give it to him. I'm sorry, these are going really quick. Emmanuel Sanders and MT. Hell yeah, scary offense. Yeah, Emmanuel Sanders. Old. Go James Will Park. Yes. I'll get Alshon off the team. Alshon's days are numbered. Philly fan D. Thank you for the super chat. I just Uber Eats Mark Holmes mac and cheese. Yeah, he needs it. Big time. Philly, I just got here from Mark Holmes' live stream. He's coming to troll. Mark is coming to troll. How many live streams and videos did he do today? Like 80? Gamer Squad, thank you for the super chat. How do you feel about Jordan Howard leaving? I thought that we should have signed him. I mean, for the price that they just gave up on, yeah, should have. Stay safe in Cali. Here it's on lockdown. Yeah, but nobody's listening to it. I got to go out on Monday, you know. I'll be streaming tomorrow too. I'll do at least an hour, maybe some videos, depending upon what happens. Monday, I'm not so sure about. I have to go out into the world. Who the hell knows? Am I gonna run up to tanks, buildings? Who the hell knows? But you may not see me stream that day. But definitely tomorrow. Aaron, would I trade up for Okuda? No. No, I would trade up. If I'm going up that high, I'm getting Isaiah Simmons. I Shine 101. What's up? Yo, 500. Jay Brown's speed is a 88 on Madden. Is it really? What's up, Sean? How you doing, buddy? Me and Yannick, and give me Yannick. So what are we going to do for Yannick? How are we going to get Yannick? What are we going to give up? Sean Fitzpatrick is here. Nathan, what is up? What's up with Jordan Mailata? He's going to get a chance as a backup this year. How do you feel about Robbie Anderson, D. Jackson Ruggs? I would prefer Perryman. Here's my fear with Robbie Anderson. You guys can tell me if I'm wrong. Isn't he a bit like very similar to Deshaun Jackson? I think Deshaun Jackson actually can run more routes in the route tree than him. I don't know if it would be a good match, but I mean, if he's willing to come down in price, let's do it. A third next year and a second and Derek. That's a lot, Nathan. I don't even think we have to give up that much. Let's get the guy who saved those people from the burning building. That's the greatest guy ever. Don, cool. I'll be listening. Awesome. Bye, Agholor. Agholor is gone. Gone. You don't know how happy I am. Ruggs, Mims, or Watkins. Give me Wentz, elite wide receiver, first time in his career. I agree. Look. If you look at the way the trades have gone down so far, I mean, not the trades, but free agency, it's all defense, right? You bring in Parks, you bring in Hargrave, you re-sign McLeod, you re-sign Jalen Mills, you bring in Brown, the linebacker. They have not made one offensive move. This is a guarantee. They're going offense heavy in the draft. And this is what I said they needed to do. This is the perfect strategy. The only thing I'm going to fault the Eagles for at this point that I don't like personally, and I understand the reason, is the Jenkins thing. I think you should have kept Jenkins. You know what I mean? I disagree. 5M is too much for a running back if you have Sanders and rookie. Really? I don't think it's that bad at all. I'm not sure if I looked at him yet, but Brandon Ayuk stud wide receiver. Stud wide receiver. Unlike Agholor. Hey, is Unlike Agholor in here? I love that name. It may be one of my favorite names on YouTube. You got to keep that name. You can't get rid of it. JCXD, thank you for the super chat. Will the Eagles trade Alshon? If so, for what? I don't think they're going to trade Alshon. I think they're going to just cut him and eat the money. But I think they're going to try. We've heard that they've been trying to get Yannick, and they were even throwing in a 2021 first just to get the Jaguars motivated to take Alshon. So I think he's going to be gone. I like Ayuk too. Great yards after. Yeah, he is. Trade for Odell Beckham Jr. Trade up for Jerry Jeudy. LD, I like you. I like it. I mean, I have no problem with it. Everyone talking down Alshon and Nelson, but they won us a Super Bowl so you're ungrateful. You're the same guy that said Doug P stinks, and I'm the same guy that says Nelson Agholor stinks. He stinks, and I care less. You could go play with Agholor with his little jersey and his little nubs, and he's dropping ball left and right, 2 left feet. You love that? I hate it. He stinks. And he did crap. We could have won with anybody. I could have run. So I think Agholor stinks. Please. And I did say Doug Peterson stinks. He lost a game in 2016 versus Dallas. That was a actual emotional moment in 2016. But I was also the guy in 2016 saying you can't fire him. You got to give him another year. So please. Agholor stinks. Trade Sweat, Malik Jackson, Derek Barnett, and 2021 first round for Jan. I don't think they want Malik Jackson back. We need to draft the center. Yeah, I like the center from Temple. Trade up for Lamb. Joe M says trade up 211 for Lamb or Judy. 21, a fourth, and a 21. I'm in. I do it. But Philly 5, who's the NFL? Who's in the NFL and who's not? Yeah, but that's only because I can't run, and I'm in my 40s. You give me 10 years ago, I don't care. I'll catch everything. These hands don't drop shit. Think the Raiders will still take a receiver? Yes. Lamb, Judy are not fast. Judy's pretty fast. I think Judy's fast. He's not Ruggs fast. Do I like Shelton Gibson? What happened to me? I liked him when they drafted him, but he never panned out. Oh, for 500, how do you spend your weekend? Doing videos. I've been doing videos all day. Would the ninth pick get Simmons if... No, I don't think so, Robert. Philly 500, I like how the Eagles are signing younger guys. Me too. So we got 556 people here. Please like, please subscribe. Let's get them likes over to 200. Let's get them over to 200 for this ungrateful Nelson Agholor fan. Stinks. Stinks. He's always stunk. Princess Gamer, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. Hey, how you doing? Still, man, I ain't gonna be able to do it today. I got things going on with the kids and stuff. I promised them that I will watch Frozen 2. So we're having a big movie night. So maybe tomorrow or this week. But sometime, I promise, soon. I'm reading books on the web on watching some of the greatest games of the Eagles. Awesome. I want Lamb over any other receiver. I can't blame you. Agholor stinks. You'll feel like just change. I love it. I love it. Beautiful name. Agholor stinks. Let's just be honest. He stinks. Stinks. And God, he stinks. I am a ran 4.49. That's running back fast, elite wide receiver fast. Yeah. Get the gawk. What's up, Andrew? I had a scary dream that Nelson Stinkler got a 2-year deal. I'm glad that dream didn't come true. What do we do with JJ? I mean, you got to keep developing JJ. You know what I mean? 2 wide receivers in the draft. We don't need another Whiteside situation. John Gotti, the Don is here, the Godfather. How you doing, Godfather? I agree with you, man. Totally agree. You need 2 receivers. I'll go a step further. 2 receivers the first 3 rounds. Rumors Ertz for Julio. Yeah, those rumors weren't true, and I wouldn't trade Ertz for Julio. Julio's 31. We got to get a receiver, man. It's all about the receiver. Where did I get the hat, Mike? I got it on the Eagles website. If Godwin won't give up the 12 Brady, maybe the Bucs will trade. Nah, they're not going to trade him. If the Eagles trade, I got a feeling Brady may not even want 12. Maybe he wants 12 to be just part of New England, you know? Which wide receiver will you get in the draft? Henry Ruggs, you know? Should the Eagles draft all offense in the draft? Not all offense. I think I would say first 3 to 4 picks need to be offense. Curtis Pringle, 1999. Shout out to Curtis Pringle. Everybody, he's making videos now. Make sure you go sub him up. New video content creator. Sub him up. We need our center. Jason Kelsey is amazing, but it's time for plan future. Yeah, I would take a center. You got 3 fourths, right? So one of those. You're not getting a 9th pick for Barnett. For Barnett. Ricky, what are your thoughts on the future of the practice squad wide receivers stepped up last year? I think they all deserve a shot, and I think that Greg Ward Jr. is gonna make the team. Bubba, what's up with you, man? Would you trade Ertz for Godwin? No. Lou D, thank you for the super sticker, man. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. How he will trade Cox next year? It's possible. He's got like a $25 million hit, and I think he can get out of that. I'm doing good, but this sports apocalypse is brutal. I know it sucks, man. Brady has to be 12. He has a line of crap TV. Oh, that's true. I didn't think of that. Yeah, well, you know, could be. Do you think we're going to need another receiver. Absolutely. So we got 597 people here. Please like, please subscribe. Thank you so much for being here. 590 people. I can't believe it, man. Thank you. And don't forget, we're going to be streaming tomorrow, too. I'm really going to be heartbroken if we don't get Ruggs. Yeah, I am too. Unless we get Lamb or Judy. Jefferson, I'll get over it. You know. Philly, do we really waste a roster spot on a second center? Yeah. Yeah, especially if they play guard. What do I think the next move will be? It's interesting. I'm going to tell you what. I got a feeling, watch this kid Robinson. Was it DeMarcus Robinson from Kansas City? I don't know the Eagles will go after Perryman. I want Perryman. I'm hearing he wants a lot of money. But I could see like Robinson or them signing like a lower level wide receiver. You know, somebody. Because look, they've just lost Nelson. Thank God. Thank God. And secondly, Alshon Jeffrey, even if they were to try to keep him, he ain't coming back halfway of the year, you know? Has anybody tried to go out during lockdown? I don't even know what the rules are. Move up to get Ruggs and do the same with Mims in the second round. I love it. Yeah, Robinson did have some drops. He did. They're going to have to do something. I still think you need another wide receiver, and then you need two in the draft. I like Demarcus Robinson too, but I would love Perriman. If to me the best move right now is if they got Brashad Perriman on a 1-year deal, on a 1-year prove it deal. If they did that, then you go in the draft, you get Ruggs, you get another receiver. Maybe you draft Ruggs and then maybe Higgins falls, or maybe you take a Pittman Jr., somebody like that. I'm good. I'm good. Fred Lewis, thank you for the super sticker, man. I appreciate that so much. I like Mims, I do. What's up, Philly? Nelson stinks. He stinks, I'm telling you. What happened to the Yannick trade? Died down. It died down. Keep Ertz at all costs. I'm not there with you, man. King Philly, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. Let's call Sammy Watkins, Isn't he, thank you for the super chat, by the way, but isn't he taking a year off or something? Anthony, what's up, 500? You got your boy Parks. Yeah, we got the guy I thought we were going to get. Just because you turned down a deal doesn't mean he's going to trade. Calm down. All right, listen. Let's talk about this Ertz. Ertz is apparently wanting wide receiver money. That's what they reported. So if he wants wide receiver money, they may not sign him at all. They may just let him run out of his contract, which means, okay, he's gone 2 years for nothing. Or you can see what you can get for him. But I can tell you this. In 3 years, I don't believe he's on this team. I'd be shocked. No matter how you look at it. You got to pay Dallas Goedert after this year. Yannick is tweeting cheesesteak saying he needs one. He's trolling. I don't get Brady's contract. Shouldn't be getting more cash more than Breeze or Rivers. It's because of his age. Ertz for Perriman in a 3-3. Perriman's a free agent. We can just sign him, What's up, Ven? How are you? For Ertz, you get max a third. So, Zach Ertz is only worth a third-round pick. I don't think so. I love Zach Ertz. I love him. I think he's one of the top 3 tight ends in this league. But when he's 29 years old, he wants wide receiver money. And you have your other tight end who is coming up for a contract extension at the end of the year. And oh, by the way, what happens if Goddard says, hey, you know what? I'm not going to resign with you Eagles because you just signed Ertz to a long-term deal. I don't want to be the second tight end. I don't want to play second fiddle. So I'm going to go elsewhere. You can't afford to lose that guy. He's your future. So, I think as hard as it is to get rid of Ertz, and I know it is, it's worth looking at. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying do it. I'm saying let's look at it. JCXD, thank you for the super chat. He says, get Wentz weapons, Jefferson and Mims. Love them both. My biggest concern, Darren says, with Ertz is personnel package. We typically run, do you think we can run 12 personnel because Peterson wants to do so? We run a lack of depth at wide receiver. Well, look, you have to, a good coach takes what's on his team and he takes the best parts of it and he changes things around and makes it work. So, yeah, they may not run as much 12-man personnel. But if you have great outside wide receivers, it's not going to be the biggest deal. You can find another tight end. I like Perkins. All I'm saying is that if he wants wide receiver money, how are we going to afford it? Should we draft CeeDee Lamb? If given the opportunity, absolutely, Anthony. Will Brady the Buccaneers to the playoffs? Will Brady bring if he's 60%, I think. Lou D, thank you for the super sticker, man, or super chat. Thank you. Paul Toy says, I don't like Ertz leaving, but we still have Goddard, and he's all pro level. Yeah, look, Goddard is not Ertz. He's not. However, he could be a Pro Bowl tight end. I think he could be a very good tight end. He's not going to be the receiver that Ertz is, but he could be a pretty damn good tight end. All I'm saying is consider it. But he's forced to run a lot more 12 personnel. He's forced it because he don't have weapons on the outside. Keenan Allen, Midnight Green, how old is he? And my parents living in Philly? No, they're not. Would you trade Ertz for Julio? No. I would not trade Ertz for Julio. I'm talking about a lot. And I'm sorry if I'm missing these. I have it on slow mode and I'm still a lot of people. Super Tony, thank you for the super chat, buddy. Appreciate that. Goddard can get yards after catch, yards, and that's what I want. Move Ertz. Yeah. Look, I love Ertz. Ertz is an all-timer. Agholor stinks. Petition for 500 as GM. Yes. Just give me one off season, man. Philly 500. The best thing about Agholor going to the Raiders is now they won't draft a wide receiver, and then a wide receiver should fall to us. I still think they're going to draft a receiver. Nelson Agholor is only signing a 1-year deal. They're still going to draft one with one of their first 2 picks, probably their first one. Joey's, what's up, man? Yo to you. Someone doesn't sign an extension, Eagles fans trade him. Goddard isn't great. Calm down. They're both good. Okay, so what would you do, Paddling? Ertz is not signing. He wants wide receiver money. Let's say you sign him to a big extension. Now, it's the end of next year. Goddard's saying, I want an extension, but I want to be getting starting tight end money. Do you just pay him? Are you going to pay that much to 2 tight ends? You're really screwing yourself. You're really limiting yourself that way. You see Yannick just posted? I did not. What did he post? Ronald Johnson, how are you, man? MC Pickle Raiders, what's up? Love the name Agholor stinks. It's the greatest name ever. Sven says, Jefferson is a wide receiver in the draft by light years. Best wide receiver? I think he's really good. I want CeeDee Lamb really bad. CeeDee Lamb is going to be good. Do you think we should get a running back if Clement leaves? Yeah, but not with like an early pick. Man, these are going so quick. I can't keep up. Agholor stinks, definitely. I just love that name. Man, I was just dreaming for a second. Imagine Carson with Travis, Keller, Ertz as 2 tight ends, and Michael Thomas Hopkins. Man, you're playing like all Madden there. Chubbs, you'll Philly 2 good moves today. Good to see Nelson's gone. It's great to see him gone. Do you think we will trade up for Ruggs? Yes, I do. I think that's the move. Eagle Speed, what's up with you, man? He says, Eagle fans want every free agent. Who doesn't? Which fan of one team said, I don't want that guy. He's too good. I don't want him. He improves us. Nobody. Philly 500, we need a running back, also either from the draft or free agency. Yeah, I think they'll get something. They'll be fine. Judy is the best receiver to draft. I'm not going to argue because I really think him and Lamb, I'm back and forth on. Fred Lewis, thank you for the super chat, buddy. He's a sub up to Philly 500 and Lord Brunson. Yes, and congrats to my man LB for getting 10,000. I'm happy for him. He's an awesome dude. What do you think about Derek Tuzo? I got to look up. I can't even pronounce his name. Hey, Philly, them boys in the house. Them boys steak. That's what it is. In Madden, I tried trade from real life Darius Slay was worth first Ertz and Gary. That's a lot. Do you think we should trade for Royce Freeman? No. It's a shame that we are denied the joy of watching McLoin hosting the XFL title. That guy stinks. Doing Agholor stinks. Agholor stinks. Agholor stinks. Agholor stinks. You're going to get me to break out in song. Nelson is finally gone. Do you think the Eagles draft Winfield? I think it's possible. So does the unlike Agholor guy feel right now? I don't know, but I love that name. If Barnett isn't good this year, should we trade him? Yes. I'm on my final year with Barnett. If he doesn't come around this year, I don't know that he will. You know what I mean? Philly 5, I heard that when scientists develop a vaccine against the coronavirus, it will be effective to fight against other viruses like SARS, which is more deadly than corona. Yeah, I'm sure it will. But it's from what I'm hearing, they may already have something for it. Lyrics for Agholor stinks in your last video. Nelson, 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 he stinks. Gonna make Raiders fans drink. Thank you. Coming to iTunes, by the way. 660 people here, 220 likes, 222 likes. Please like, please subscribe. We're going to do this like almost every day, so be sure to subscribe. Chris, thank you for the super chat. Top 3 wide receivers in the league. Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot. Man. I'm trying to think. Who do you mean who's like statistically or who do I like? Because they're probably 2 different people. Yo, Philly, what's up with my Cowboy Stink song? I gotta do a Cowboy Stink song. Jamie Gambino, yo, what's up with you? What do you think of AJ Green? Good, but too old. Sing that same song, but say Eagle Stink. Never. Did Yannick put a cheesesteak? So what is happening? He put a cheesesteak. Yannick Ngagwe put a cheesesteak on his Instagram or something. To me, it means 2 things. He's trolling the hell out of everybody because he loves the attention. or he's hearing that the Eagles are a possibility. I believe the Eagles won. I believe, no question about it. I just don't believe the Eagles are going to give up a first round pick for him. 5,500, they should sign the Twins. What Twins? Hopkins, best wide receiver in your opinion? Yeah, I would probably put Hopkins. Definitely, Hopkins would be in my top three. See, I'm used to saying Antonio Brown, but he's not there anymore. I have to go through every team to think about it. I mean, I like Odell Beckham, and there's guys that are talented and are like top three in talent, but then there are guys that produce more. You know? The Twins are Jason and Devin. Oh, Michael Thomas. Yeah, Michael Thomas may be the best receiver in football. I would probably put Michael Thomas number one. DeAndre Hopkins number two. I still like Julio Jones. I know he's 31, and I know he don't have many years left, but I really like him. But I don't know if that's more of a personal opinion, because I'm a Julio Jones guy. We have to trade with the 49ers 13 ahead of the Broncos so they don't get Ruggs. Look, the Niners could take Ruggs. Raiders get Ruggs at 12. Eagles trade to 13. Who are you getting? Who's on the board? Is Judy and Lamb on the board? If they're on the board, I take one of those two guys. Don't matter which one. Probably Lamb. If the top receivers are there when we pick, I hope we go with Queen or Murray. I'm not fully sold on any of the receivers. But when are you... Okay, Notre Dame. So you want to go defense first round. Well, when are we going offense? We've signed no offensive players. We have no offensive weapons. This team, I think, defensively is better. But where's your whatchamacallit? You know? I mean, I don't want to be like the Bears. I don't want to be all out of whiskey. I'm all out of whiskey because I lost my Trubisky. I know Philly was right to say that the Bears still stink, and they do. Top wide receivers aren't going off the board until 11 through 15. I think you're right. I love the Cowboys all season putting some distance between our teams. Yeah, I mean, they've gotten worse. The Cowboys have actually gotten worse this all season. They are worse, in my opinion, than when they, started it. I'm sorry I'm missing these comments, but please like, please subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. We're going to be doing this all the time. Yo, Philly, Nelly ruined the first Eagles game I went to when he dropped that game-tying touchdown pass on fourth down to pass this year. That was just horrible. Joe says, I love Queen. Dude is fast. The blast wide receiver. And they're beast. Wide receiver class is deep. Could we just draft Hamler in second? Who do you trust to make the picks? I just don't understand where the blind trust comes from when picking wide receivers. When we have guys like Howie Roseman that do a good job picking other positions, but wide receiver cannot do it. Now you're saying you fail at this for 10 years, but I'm going to trust you to pick the 7th, 8th wide receiver off the board. I can't take the chance because Carson is going into his prime years. We have to hit this pick. I don't know what's going on with Yannick. I'm hearing that Yannick Ngakwe posted cheesesteaks on his Instagram. Doesn't mean anything. The Browns just got Hooper. They're not trading Odell. No, they won't. Not for Ertz. I went to the Giants Week 14 game, and we left before the fourth quarter and listened to the radio. Was it because it was raining? Was that which game? Week 14 game. Oh, at home. Oh man, yeah, you missed a good overtime game. Like I said, I'm sorry I'm missing. These are going so quick. I gotta do a better job answering. Do the Eagles take receiver or safety? Receiver. Do I like Justin Jefferson? Yes, Justin Jefferson's my fallback on. 2 wide receivers first 2 rounds. Shout out to Spike 23 Eagles, my man. I agree with you. You know, if I could somehow get like Henry Ruggs, and then like somehow Higgins, somehow get Ruggs at 21, which I don't know how that happens. But if it did, and like Higgins falls into the second, I'm trading up for him. Do you think Jackson will still be able to stretch the field? Yeah, I think he'll be able to stretch the field, but I don't think he'll be consistent. Jaguars have 12 picks this year. Give up next year's first and Barnett. I can't give up a first and Barnett. I'll give up a first next year and Alshon to get rid of that contract. 500 what in the cup, boss? Just want to know. Oh, I'm drinking. Bang. Bang. You know what I mean? Nelson Agholor stinks. Bang. You know what I mean? I can't believe people say I was ungrateful to Nelson Agholor. Me, ungrateful. Me, ungrateful to that bum? Come on, he stinks. You know, that game against Dallas where Carson had him wide open, he didn't even try. I'm done. 500 you should change the words of the Trubisky song because now Nick Foles is backup quarterback. I know, I might have to. But I can't say Nick Foles stinks. I can't ever say that. Eagles going to draft another corner Philly. Yeah, I think in the second round. What do you think about Robbie Anderson? Very fast. I'm sorry, 500, but keep Laviska Shenault and T. Higgins away from me. Some people don't like T. Higgins. This is my thought on T. Higgins. I look at him athletically and I go, But then I watch him play and just watch tape and I go, You know, I think he's a legitimate second round pick. I think he'll always be faster than like Alshon in his prime. And I think that if you have him with the right guy on the other side, like a Ruggs or a Hamler, you know, or even Ayuk, somebody like that, I think he's okay. Hamler has cement hands. Yeah, his hands, that's why it's going to drop him out. You don't like Higgins. A lot of people don't like Higgins. I don't like Higgins as a first round pick. But in a second round, and I've already got a Judy, a Lamb, I've got one of the top three, then I'll take a chance. Finally get Wentz, elite wide receiver, year 5, and he's only one. He doesn't have any. Mark Holmes says, hi, 500, and your team stinks. Tell Mark I said hi. Stop eating carbs. He's been eating carbs all night, ain't telling anybody. I like Laviska Shenault. I do. But I think he's a third-round pick. You know, I'm not sure if he's more of a guy that you're going to move all around, if he can be an established outside guy, or does he need to be inside? His injury really hurt him at the combine, you know? Or Spike. Nelson's super year was good. Yes, it was. Goodbye, Nelson. Don't forget the Valentine in your locker. Take it. Did you guys see the All or Nothing? Did you see the All or Nothing with Agholor trying to compete and talk about his play compared to Deshaun Jackson? Like, are you kidding me? And Deshaun Jackson's looking at him like, and he's talking about, well, I still got years of my career and all this. And Deshaun's like, dude, I'm Deshaun Jackson. You're Nelson Agholor. People catch babies, but you drop footballs. I can't stand that guy. What's good? What's up, George? Is that a pun intended? I don't know. What did I say? Denzel Mims is our guy, hands down. I like him. Mark Holmes blocked you again because he's mad the Eagles have more draft. Mark is so scared of the Eagles right now. Eagles going to get Lamb? I hope so. Van Jefferson. The Buccaneers have a chance to be the first team ever to play a home game in Super Bowl. If Brady has something left, got to be Henry Ruggs and Deshaun Jackson. Oh my gosh, can you imagine? Oh, Marcus Ryan, thank you for the super chat, buddy. I appreciate that so much. Congrats on your Eagles acquiring Slay. And thoughts on my Saints signing Sanders. Well, the Saints are in win now mode, right? They got Drew Brees, 40 years old. You got to win now. So maybe Emmanuel Sanders has a year or two left. So I think it's a great signing. I think New Orleans is probably the favorites in the NFC. Davon says, I need Ruggs. Me too. Agholor does have a ring, though. Deshaun's still chasing. Yeah, but that was just benefit of being on a team at the right time. You delusional Philly fans. Dallas improved getting Clinton Dix. Yeah, you better delete that. Why'd you delete it? I was reading it. I want Lamb, or Ruggs. Me too. Remember the episode of Seinfeld and George Costanza, and he can coach the NFL? That was funny. I just did the Trubisky song. I've been watching a lot of Jefferson. I think he's the best receiver in the draft. You need to watch more. Oh, I've watched a lot of Jefferson. I love him. I believe he'll be there at 21. My only fear with Jefferson is what scouts have said about can he play outside. Other than that, I love him. Sanders passed up signing with the Cowboys and Packers and signed with us because he's smart. He wants to go to a winner. Trying to write a funny comment about how much I hate Nelson. I forget hate. Oh, me too. Move up to the teens, get Ruggs. Here. But if the team that you're trading says no, stay at 20 and take just. That's my plan. That's exactly what my plan is. If I can't get a top 3 wide receiver and I'm stuck at 21, I take Justin Jefferson. If somehow Justin Jefferson goes off the board too, and 4 of those receivers are gone, I probably try to trade back a few spots and then take Denzel Mims. Or if McKinney, the safety's on the board, at that point I would. Keenan Allen's 27. 27, but few injuries. I mean, I like Keenan Allen. What would I give up for Yannick? I've kind of come around with the 2021 first and Alshon. I would do that. I would do that. Mims, Dantzler, Mike Jr., Kyle Duggar, Antonio Ganey Golden, and Antonio Gibson in the draft needs to have. Who you trust Howie to pick the right one? Pick is up. Lamb, Ruggs, Judy are at 21. Who's your pick? Probably Lamb. I probably go Lamb. I may go Judy. But I think I love Ruggs, and I say the reason I speak so highly of Ruggs all the time is because I always see him as the most realistic option. But, I mean, Lamb or Judy, you have to go. It has to be one of those two. I mean, I have Lamb and Judy like this. You know, Ruggs, Claypool. Oh, see, that's what I'm talking about. Can you imagine if you could get Ruggs and Claypool? Claypool's a boomer bust. I don't think we should get Jefferson because he's a slot receiver. Well, that's my fear, Anthony. But people like my man Bubba say, hey, he can play outside. And if Jefferson can play outside, I'd do it. Judy is my top wideout. I can't blame you. I think Judy is a stud. Real question is, who will throw Allen the ball next year? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I know. I mean, I can't believe nobody's signed Winston. I know he throws 30 interceptions, but the dude throws 30 touchdowns. The guy is talented. If he can just put it together, he's a very talented guy. Judy's smooth, man. Lamb is the best. Judy is close second. Ruggs is amazing. But if you have a chance to take them over Ruggs, yeah, I think so too. But I always say Ruggs because I don't think Judy and Lamb are going to even be there. We got over 700 people here. Please like, please subscribe. I want to get at least 400 likes. Then you ain't going to hear nothing from me. And look, be sure to subscribe, like, all that crap. Because we're going to do this like every day, especially during all this lockdown crap. Would you take a quarterback in the fourth? No. Winston, oh yeah, he had eye surgery. I don't know if that's going to help. You missed my super chat? Yeah, I guess I did. Let me see if I can find it. These go so quick, and if I missed it, I really apologize. Yeah, I didn't see it. I apologize for missing it. I'll definitely check it out later. I can go back and check them all out afterwards, and I will. But sorry I missed the super chat. Thank you so much. So, do you think about Devontae Freeman? I've heard rumblings they may be interested. Trade Ertz, a third round to the Jets for Avery Williamson and a first round pick. Would the Jets do that? Nelson, he stinks. Gonna make Raiders fans drink. That's it. Yeah, buddy, you got it. That's the song. How about Andy Dalton to the Pats? Maybe I could see that. My favorite Eagle of all time is Reggie White, followed by my number 2 favorite. Well, I would say 2A is Randall Cunningham and Brian Dawkins. ECW, yes, the Sandman. We are going 15-1 and winning the Super Bowl. I'm not there yet. I think right now, if we're being realistic about where the Eagles are, I think we're about a 10-win team. 9 to 11 wins, I'd say. Somewhere between 9 and 11, about 10. And we got to see what we do offensively. Remember, we haven't fixed his offense. The offense, they haven't even touched it yet. I didn't see the cheesesteak on Yannick, but I heard about it. Just announced the Eagles are shopping Rasul. I can believe it. Somebody's going to take him, make him a safety. He's going to be a Pro Bowler. You watch. Remember that I said that. Yeah, they're going to shop somebody because they got Williamson, then they just got Slay, and then they just got Parks. Somebody's expendable. Cowboys went dumpster diving, pulled HaHa out of the trash. You know, look, I like HaHa. I talked about getting him because he's serviceable, and he'll be serviceable for Dallas. But let's not forget, the guy was with Green Bay, traded to Washington, was at Chicago last year. If he's so great, then why is he on his 4th team now? Dallas has just lost their best corner and their best pass rusher, in my opinion. They stink. I think the Giants are going to have a better record than the Cowboys. Yeah, Rasul Douglas. All right, so it's being reported that Rasul Douglas is going to be shopped. Not surprised. I don't think it'll happen quickly. I think this is something you may do in a draft. acquire another pick, maybe help you move up. Who knows? You can't draft Jefferson if there's any doubts on him playing outside. This is the year to draft Ruggs. Yeah. Well, and that's why I think it's so important to move up, legend. Everyone wants the Bad Dog song. Bad Dog is a mad dog, 'cause he knows the Giants always stink. They trade Odell Beckham, draft Daniel Jones. He works for NASA. Ugly Feet on YouTube. This is coming to iTunes. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yes, hit Dave Sports Quest. What you doing, man? What the hell's going on around here? Can I go anywhere? I don't even know. Robert Jones, thank you for the super chat, buddy. He says trade Bennett 2021 first, a third for Yannick, and 9. I'm in. Would they do it? I don't know, but I would do it. Philly Rasul's out there defending Nelson on Twitter, calling him elite. Trade his ass! George Redden says, George Redden, thank you for super chat. People are sad about Nelly. I'm having a block party. I'm having a party, dude. I've never been so happy. I'm like the third, fourth best day of my life. Rashid, thank you for the super chat, buddy. What are we going to do at left tackle? Andre Dillard. Bad Dog works for NASA, no question. The Cowboys hardly upgrade. I think the Cowboys didn't even upgrade their coach. No coach wins a Super Bowl in one place and then goes somewhere else and wins another one. It doesn't happen. And he had Aaron Rodgers. The Giants had a better coach. Got a better coach. The Redskins got a better coach. King, do you see all the Saints way overpaid Sanders? Yeah, they did. But look, they're in win now mode. They got Breeze. He's at the end of his career, you know. Zach, what's up, buddy? Philly, Odell Beckham Jr. and Deshaun on the outside with Ruggs. Where do I sign up? I'll take Odell Beckham. I will give Nelly a tip if I see him for getting lost. I'm ready to drive him to Vegas. I would love to bring Peters back as a backup. If not, let him go to the Bucs. I would like to see Peters come in and play guard. What do you think about Will Parks? I love Will Parks. That was who I was predicting would be the Eagles' next signing. I love it. My brother said Haha was amazing, and now he says he stinks. He's not amazing. He's serviceable. I wouldn't have minded the Eagles picking him up. I thought he would be at a decent price. But he's not like the best. I mean, the guy's jumped around countless times. If he was so great, why is he on his fourth team? Do I think we're trading Alshon and Douglas in a package for Yannick? That could be Topher. I think the Eagles want him. I think they want him. You bring him in, you sign him to a big contract, you make sure it doesn't kill you this year, and then at the end of the year, you probably move on from like Brandon Graham and Malik Jackson. You know? Just seen an article, Eagles are shopping. Yeah, yes. We talked about that earlier. Rasul Douglas getting shopped. I am not surprised. I'll tell you, if you see the TR3B again, King Debate, we get Ruggs. Man, I've only seen that thing twice in my life. Hey Philly, what do you think about the new linebacker from San Diego? I don't know a lot about him. He's young, and he's pretty fast from what I saw. Moves pretty well. He's he's only 5'11", 221. Who knows? But he looks like he could fit. Eric Allen's a Hall of Famer, no question. Nelson probably dropped the pen when they tried. I know, somebody put that I had to pin it. What a great comment. Was that you? What a move by Howie Roseman is from a mock draft 500 deal where he had us trading for a second first-round pick and drafting Dalvin Cook. That's right, I did. And you know what? Don't you think that would have been a better move than drafting Sidney Jones at this point? It's crazy for me to say at this pace, Wentz is going to be like the best quarterback. Well, he needs weapons. Look, Wentz needs weapons, and we are entering his prime years. Next 5 years, prime years. You got to have established weapons. I love Rasul Douglas, man. I think the Eagles totally mismanaged how they used him. I think he was a safety. I think he would have been a Pro Bowl safety. And I think he's going to go somewhere and they're going to move him safety. And all of a sudden everybody's going to be like, damn. Perks had a great upside from the word. He is a safety. Fly Eagles, Fly Bleeder, what's up? Agholor stinks. My name is a great song. Your name's the greatest song ever. Wentz has never played with an elite wide receiver. No, he really hasn't. I mean, you saw him with speed one game with Deshaun Jackson. It was ridiculous. Last time Wentz had weapons and was healthy, he was going to win MVP. I wish he would keep Torrey Smith at Golden Tate. And Torrey Smith wasn't even that good. He was just fast enough to keep the defense honest. Really, he wasn't that productive. He was at the end of his career. You get guys that are good. When is the soonest Alshon can be gone? He could be gone right now. He could be gone right now. They can say he's a post June 1st cut and cut him. I think they're trying to see if they can move him first. So you do the entertainer. The entertainer knows that. I forgot. I forgot that one. I have to remember the words. Rasul for Brandon Cooks. The more I think about Brandon Cooks, the less I want him. Is that weird? Like, the less I want him. What do you think about Doug's decision to go without offensive coordinator? Truthfully, I think Marty Morningwig is the offensive coordinator, but they just don't want to say it for the backlash. But you know, as long as they can improve their passing game, watch Douglas go to another team and be a Pro Bowl. That's my biggest fear. I think it's going to happen. I think he's going to go to another team, and they're going to say this dude's a safety, and they're going to move him to safety, and he's going to be a Pro Bowl safety. And I'm going to say, I told you, and people are going to put the comment, you never said that. You wanted him to leave. Would you rather have Robbie Anderson or Demarcus Robinson or Perryman? Give me Perryman. I want Perryman. What happened to... I froze. Do you hear me? I don't know what... That was weird. That was weird. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Somebody keeps calling, and it's freezing me up. Sorry. Sorry about that. Somebody keeps calling my phone for my daughter, so it's probably CIA. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. We've been saying that for 2 years now, 500 to move this guy safety with ball hawks. I think it's going to happen, Bubba. I really do. Where are your wife and kids right now? They are. My one daughter's in her room. My wife and my other daughter are downstairs watching TV. Jump shit, yo. We should trade Carson Wentz for a couple first round. Are you crazy? Mike Evans, Julio, or Odell? Well, I think Mike Evans is impossible. I think Julio's impossible. So Odell. Is Will Parks an elite safety? I don't even know if the Eagles are going to use him in a safety. I think they're going to use him all around. He could be used in the nickel. He could be used in the dime. He's slot corner. I mean, he can be moved all around. I think we're going to get Ruggs in the draft. Now you're talking Messiah. But I doubt it's just because we would have traded up. And what do you mean? You think we're going to trade up or he's going to fall to us? What do you think about Saints' move so far? I think the Saints are going all in. I think the Saints right now are the best team in the NFC. I think only problem with Alshon is his contract. If not for that, teams would trade for him. Yeah, I think so. It's his contract. No question about it. We got 687 people in here. Please please subscribe. Let's get over 400 likes. And don't forget to subscribe because we're going to do this a lot. Hypothetically, if we don't get a top 3 wide receiver, do you regret not trading 21 for Yannick? I wouldn't trade 21 for Yannick. I don't see what the Jacksonville Jaguars have, I mean, they have no leverage. He doesn't want to play there. Gavin, appreciate that, man. First cornerback, Darius Slay. Second, Park. 3, cornerback. 1. I really don't know where they're going to use Parks. Now, look, he could have gone somewhere else. He thinks that he's got the best chance here. I see Parks coming and playing well and then signing an extension during the year. I love Slay. I love Straps in the slot, too. Did Jalen Mills play safety? Yeah, he played safety at LSU. Wentz is a believer in forgiveness. He forgives Alshon. Why can't we? And to me, the situation with Alshon, for me, has nothing to do with that. It has nothing to do with him being a rat. That makes it worse. But to me, what it has to do with is he's big and slow, and he doesn't fit Carson. And he's coming off a Liz Frank injury. We need to change our style of offense. So it's not personal. You're not feeling a new linebacker. A lot of people won't, but we'll have to see. So have you seen a deep fake roundtable video of the Collider deep fake video? I like the deep fake videos, but they are scary as hell. But I didn't see that specific one. Still need a wide receiver before the draft, preferably middle. Let's go get Perryman. What's up? Rashad Perryman lit it up at the end of the year. If we could get him on a 1-year prove it deal. Yo, 500. I went to school and ran track with Will Parks, my man. Great player. Definitely took less money to come home. Yeah, I'm very happy that we got him because I for a couple days I've been saying that's the guy I think we're gonna get. Why? What would we trade for Rasul? I don't think they can get that much for Rasul Douglas. Maybe a 5th-round pick at most. And I mean that's a lot. Maybe not even that. But maybe you can throw him in a trade to get up in the draft. 444 Philly fan, everybody sub him up. If Wentz can get 3 speed guys on the outside and 1 in the slot, this team could be very scary because of Carson's arm. Yeah, I mean, I look at Kansas City as the model to build after because they have a big arm quarterback who likes to go vertical. I see Carson no different in the style of play. Trade Wentz for Odell, then get Trubisky. Who wants Trubisky? Stinks. Pepe says Yannick will be an Eagle. I hope so. I will give a 1st-round pick in 2021 for Yannick Ngakoue. I will. And then I would sign him to a big contract. Make sure that you don't get killed in the cap this year. Then you cut Malik Jackson next year. Does anybody know what it would cost us to cut Malik Jackson next year? And then I'd let Brandon Graham walk. That may nullify that. Ertz for Yannick straight up. I need more. It sucks without sports right now. It's horrible. You got to look at this ugly face. You're looking at this ugly face. Because of the numbers of DBs they put out there. That's why. Yannick in the 9th for Ertz and a 3rd-round pick. I don't think they would do that. I would do that. Yep, looking at it right now. Rasul being shot. Yep. Possible trade package for Yannick. I can see it. I can see it. I think you're 100% right in getting Ruggs. I would definitely trade up for him. He could change the offense drastically. He is. Wentz is the man. Yo, 500. What's your personal opinion on Ertz for Julio, and what do you want for Ertz? My personal opinion is if Julio was 28 or 29, I'm in. I would give Ertz and then some. But he's 31 years old. And obviously, if you look at all the signings we've had so far, young. We're getting young. We're getting young for the most part. I don't trade him because of his age. That's my personal opinion. I love Julio Jones. But his age, I can't give up Ertz. I love Brown's singing speed kills, and he can cover backs, and he's kind of like Kendricks. Yeah, he's going to be very versatile. 12 million for Malik. So is that 12.4 we save in cap savings, or is that 12.4 in dead money? Future announcer, Wentz drops back, looks fine, caught Henry Ruggs touchdown. How beautiful does that sound? I would let Graham and Malik, Deshaun, Ertz, and Cox go next year. I might too. I would try to keep Cox 1 more year. Lamb will be the best wide receiver in the world in 2 years. I think Lamb is going to be a lot like Tyreek Hill. I think Antonio Brown will come back somewhere, but I don't know where. What would hurt more, Agholor or traded Rasul Douglas getting into the next pro? Well, getting rid of Agholor doesn't hurt. That's icing on the cake. If Rasul becomes a safety in the Pro Bowl, that will bother me. I like Hassan Reddick. Yeah. Flacco is very accurate. But I thought Reddick, isn't he somewhere? Is he a free agent? Flacco is very accurate, Sean. He'd do well. Or Flacco can't pass physical. How many Julios come up and go in this league, just like Megatron? I hear you, man, but that's such a hard decision. I'd have to see the numbers on paper. Julio's a great player, but I'm telling you, you get Julio Jones, it's back almost to the Alshon situation when you signed Alshon. It's really a stopgap. You're only getting him for maybe 2 years, and you're giving up Ertz, who probably has more value in some ways. Plus, Here's the problem with Julio. Julio would cost the Atlanta Falcons like $30 million to get rid of. It's not happening. Who'll be our two corner? I don't know, Maddox. I wouldn't even be surprised if they put Mills back there. Seriously, Lamb, Judy are not fast enough. We need game. Judy's pretty fast. You're looking for like world class speed. I get that. 500. I don't think the Eagles are going to draft Ruggs because you want them. They never draft guys you want, with the exception of Miles Sanders. Man, put it like that. That's depressing me, man. I'm trying to think. You might be right. They never do draft who I want, and that's why they've only won one Super Bowl. Draft who I want, you win. All right. Yo, Philly, what about Alshon and Barnett packaged with a 2021 fifth or sixth round pick for Yannick? I mean, maybe if they want, if it would all depends what they think of Barnett. What happened with Alshon? Got to keep my ball, Zach Ertz, at all costs 500. Why? Man, you guys are too attached to Ertz. I love him. I do. I love Ertz. He's, to me, always going to be a great Eagle. But I mean, the writing's on the wall right now. You know, the writing's on the wall that even if you keep him this year, you probably let him go next year. His contract's going to run out. He might not sign a long-term deal. And then if he does, what are you going to do with Goddard? We got to get younger. We got to get faster. And we got to make hard decisions. 500, does the season get canceled? No. We're going to play. Lamb isn't the fastest, but insane ball carrier, vision after catch. He's amazing. Yeah, he reminds me of DeAndre Hopkins, you know. I think Judy's pretty fit. What did Judy run at the combine? Wasn't it like a 4.4? 500, I think we should get Mims in the draft. Maybe him and Ruggs. I like Mims. We have Deshaun and 3 Diesel tight ends. We have a bunch of questionable guys. Greg Ward can be good, but we really just need one good guy. Yeah. Nobody wants Jeffries, so everyone stopped putting him in trade situations. And Jeffries too. See, the whole idea, from what I understood of the 2021 first round pick and Jeffrey, was that the Eagles were overpaying to get rights to Yannick in order to move Alshon. They were trying to get rid of Alshon. They were basically paying a team to take him. Okay, that's pretty bad. I think he's right. We miss on Ruggs. Go get Denzel Mims at 6'2". Look, Mims, I can't complain with Mims. I have Jefferson rated higher than Mims, but Mims is pretty good. Chase Claypool is like a DK Metcalf. He's a boomer bust. Mav, what do you mean? Not hat? I don't understand. If Howie drafts a defensive end in round 1, will you break something? It might happen. I mean, you're not happy? What are you not happy about, man? What are you not happy about? Nelson Agholor is gone. That itself should be a national holiday. Should it not? He stinks. None of us are going to know how the wide receivers turn out. I'm all for Howie trading up. Well, I don't trust him to make the 7th best receiver, to take the 7th best receiver off the board. Like I said, I'm pretty confident. Judy, Lamb, Ruggs, Jefferson, and Mims all go in the first round. I think they're all going in the first round. Then you have Higgins, you have Chenault, you have Rager, you have who else? You have Ayuk, you have Hamler. All those guys could go in the second round. 3 or 4 of them could go before you pick in the second round. Now you're picking the night. Howie Roseman's got to pick the 10th best wide receiver left. I don't trust that. Go get the best guy. Claypool's another one. He's going to be gone probably early second. Howie Subliminal, let us fans know it's time for dynasties and not family gatherings. Keeping players too long is exactly right. Philly, why weren't we trying to get a good, consistent kicker? Because Elliott sucks. I don't know. They just signed him to a big deal. They like him. Ruggs and Mims dream. Oh, yeah, I would love that. I actually could see a Raiders taking Ruggs over Lamb at 12. Look, if they take Ruggs at 12 and Lamb is still there, I'm trading up for Lamb. It don't matter who it is. What time you driving Nelson Airport? I'm not taking the airport. Airport's closed. I got to take them. I'm going to drive them. I just got to find where the tanks are and void. I got to hit the small roads, but I'm trying to go there tonight. Same Maverick mediocre won't get us anywhere. Watch Mims 2019 highlight. Be consistent. Where are we mediocre? You mean linebacker? Yo, 500. Nelson finally gone now. Just get rid of Alshon and bring back Kelly Green. Anthony, that's my man. Hire this guy. I agree. If we got rid of Jake Elliott, he's getting picked right back up. Oh yeah, of course. How are you gonna get rid of Rasul Douglas? Because they don't want to. They refuse to move him to his natural position. They refuse. We got 681 people here. Please like, please subscribe. Let's get over 400 likes. Don't forget to subscribe. We're doing this tomorrow, and then Monday I'm not sure what's going on. I may just have videos out, but definitely tomorrow. Malik Jackson, Jeffrey in 2021 for Yannick. You got to remember, Malik Jackson was benched by the Jaguars. They thought he was shot. They're not going to want him. Trade Alshon and a 2020 second for. I would do that. I would do that, Elijah. We need to re-sign Peters for bench left tackle. Trade Yannick. Trade Ertz for better pick. Draft Lamb. Sign. I'm not. You're not getting complaints from me. Oh, I'm sorry, B Dubs. How much would it cost to bring Yannick and Telvin Smith in a package trade? It's a good question. You're tired of signing second-tier players. Well, I mean, who do you want, Matt? Right now, who do you want that's out there that will be the game changer for you that we're missing out on? What do you think of Trevor Williams? Yeah, I like him. I want to see more of him though. Philly, how mad would you be if just Nelson signed? I was gonna be pissed. That would have probably been the biggest blow up on my channel ever. Like, things might have broke. This wall might have come down. It would have been worse than when we drafted Derek Barnett. That's the point for they're all gone. Well, I think, Mav, I think that the key to this whole offseason is the draft. I mean, the draft is where we got to hit. The draft is where we're going to get the difference maker. It's just my opinion. Stay wearing 24 for Kobe. Can we all just say how happy Slay is already? Yes, exactly. Slay is going to wear 24. Speed rule must be in effect this draft. It's got to be. Telvin Smith is a rocket. He's super fast. I like him. I mean, I just don't know what their plan is with him. John Leonard, yo 500, I'm okay with trading Ertz for a high first this year. It sounds crazy, but I think we should do it. I agree with you. Chris, thank you for the super chat, buddy. What do you think the Pats will do at quarterback? That is a great question. I have no idea. Telvin Smith is. I'd be happy to split with Slay, Logan Ryan, and LeBlanc in a slot. I don't think the Eagles are signing any more defensive backs. I think we're done. I think we're done at defensive back. I think you'll see a linebacker. I think they're going to try to pull a trade for Yannick. I do believe they're interested in him. I think you're going to see a second tier, which is going to drive Mav up a wall. They're gonna bring in a receiver like a Robinson. Maybe they get lucky if Perriman lowers, but I think we're done at defensive back. Eagles landed. Go watch his game tape. You were talking about Jefferson. Honestly, how much will we have to give up to get Ruggs? I mean, it depends where you're trying to get to. So if you're trying to get to 13 or 14, and you look at those valuation charts. Now we did lose our first third, so that hurts us some. But I think that it also depends how motivated a team is to trade back. But I'm thinking here's something I think it'll be. It'll be something like this. The Eagles trade up to, let's say, 13. They trade their first round pick, their third round pick, one of 3 fourth round picks, and then maybe like a 2021 third next year, something like that. It'll be something like that. And I would do it in a second. And maybe you can throw in a player like a Rasul Douglas or somebody. You want to trade Ertz to the Bengals for their first and second. We could trade back and fleece quarterbacks and teams. They wouldn't give. That's too much. They wouldn't do that. Philly, I would cry if we get CD. I would love CD. Yo 500, I'm starting a petition for you and LB with myself as a silent consultant for the Eagles. Our 3 minds and input definitely generate multiple. I'm in, man. If we sign Robbie Anderson, teams think we're not as desperate. They won't ask for as much, maybe. So you think they're just going to try to fleece us. I hear you. What do you think about trading Tampa Bay, our first and second, for their first and third? Then we get up 14th overall for Ruggs. Judy, is that too? So they probably have a pretty high third, right? Yeah, I might do it because I don't think that their third is that far back from our second, right? Slay wearing 24 for Kobe. Can we all just say how happy Slay is already? Yes, I know. That's all. Is it official now? I'll bet we could get KJ Hamler in the third or fourth. Imagine Greg Ward, Hamler in the slot, D Jackson, Ruggs on the outside. That would be deathly for teams because Carson could hit them all over. Philly Old Head 215. Can I get a shout out for my new Eagles channel? Philly Old Head 215. You have a new channel? This is your new channel. Everybody, go follow the link. Go check his channel out. Sub him up. Let's help support him. I'll definitely check it out later, and sub you up. Thank you for the super chat, buddy. I just got here. What did we get? Anyone today? We got Will Parks. We got what was it? Jadavius Brown, a linebacker, and then the best news of all: Nelson Agholor is gone. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure the Nelson Agholor people are mad at me. I don't know how there are people, maybe 4 or 5 of them in the whole world, but I'm apparently. I have no gratitude for Nelson Stinkalor. And you're damn right I don't. Get his ass out of here. I hear Clowney wants to come to Philly, but he don't think Philly fans will like him because of the hit on Wentz. All he has to do is apologize. If people get over it, as soon as he's an Eagle, people forgive him. Believe me. He knows that. He wants $24 million. I ain't paying him that much. I'd rather have Yannick Ngakoue than Jadeveon Clowney, because Jadeveon Clowney, as good as he is, he disappears for way too much. Way too much. I only like Nelson because he went to the school, USC. Well, he can go back to the school at USC. Philly Old Head, thank you for the super chat, buddy. He said video coming soon. All right, well, now you're on the clock because people are gonna go look to check you out. Doesn't matter. The 40 Hamler runs. Hamler's fast. I can tell you that. Yep, Mike, we talked about that. Rasul Douglas is on the trade block. The question is, what can you get for him? I don't know. I don't think it's going to be a whole bunch. Do we forget we signed Trevor? No, we talked about Trevor Williams also, Devin, and that's why I was talking about earlier before it even came out that he's on Rasul's on this trade block that somebody's gone. Clowney moves all over the line to get favorable matchups. That's the price too high, flexibility king. No, I mean, look, Clowney's a very talented guy, but I'm not giving him 24 million. Did I scare Jadis Young? No, he's very happy with me. I gave him a big shout out the other day, Sean. Clowney had 3 sacks last year. The guy should not be that type. Yeah, he's talented, but he's like inconsistent. Going on lockdown here in Kansas City on Tuesday. Does anybody know what the hell lockdown mean? I don't get it because people are outside doing all sorts of things. People are driving around. I'm like, where are the tanks? Where are the missiles? Where are the soldiers? You can't go out. Who's going to stop you? I don't think they care. I have to go out tomorrow. They ain't stopping me unless I get arrested and my ass beat. We should keep our first and trade Ertz a fourth and Rasul for Jones. For Julio Jones? That's way too much. Jarrett Young, hey Philly, would you be excited if the Eagles trade for a top-tier linebacker? Yes, but they won't. Because they never trade for linebackers. I mean, what they signed today in Brown is exactly what I expected. A cheap... It's not martial law. No, it's not. It's not martial law. It's more like a martial law soft. For now. But if you notice every week, it seems like it's a little more, and a little more, and a little more, and a little more, and then boom, the lights go out. And what the hell's really going on? What we get for Douglas? I don't know if we'll get that much. Oh, I miss Trotter too. Clowney can suck an egg. 500. I remember reading Jags need help at cornerback. Wouldn't be surprised if you get thrown in the deal with Yannick. Yeah, I'm gonna be watching out for that too, Brandon. Yeah, that's martial law. Yes. Eagles are shopping Rasul. Yes, we were talking about that. If the draft goes funny and the receivers are gone, but how do you feel about safety out of LSU? Grant Delpit? I mean, Delpit's more of a late first, early second, right? So why not? So here's what I would do. Let's say top 3 wide receivers are gone. Let's say you take Jefferson or Mims. I don't care whichever one you want to argue with. At that point, if Grant Delpit falls into the second, I try to trade back up and get him. You know? the top linebackers are really it's T.J. Edwards, Nate Gary. I'm not big on Nate Gary. Happy with today's free agency, expressing two positions in need. What a move! How I thought it was a good move. I see. I like what the Eagles are doing because they got younger, right? People don't understand. Hargrave and Will Parks are both. They're both going to be better. They're only getting better, and I think Hargrave's a stud already. I think Will Parks has a lot of potential, and these guys are both 26 years old. We still need to improve on our defense, on our linebackers. We definitely need to fix the offense. Patrick Queen from LSU is a stud, but I already know the Eagles don't draft. They don't draft linebackers early. I like LeBlanc. I do. I like LeBlanc, and I like him in the slot more than I like Avonte Maddox. You feel like Sidney Jones is the future coming in with Slay? I'm curious to see if Slay can help him. Yo, 500, should you trade Zach for 2 first-round picks? I mean, I would. I don't think I would get 2 first-round picks. Barnett, Alshon, 2024 for the Yannick. Get your picks. Yeah. Mims is perfect for us if we can get Ruggs and have... Yeah. So we got 671 people. Please like, please subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. We're doing this all the time. We put out a lot of content. And I'll be streaming live tomorrow. You definitely don't want to miss it. So be sure to subscribe if you're new to this channel. If the Eagles can get mean and nasty in the beginning of the season, would it help set the tone? Always. I believe mean and nasty always helps the tone. Good thing there are plenty of talented wide receivers in the draft. Howie can't pick the wrong guy, or maybe. No. That's the thinking that I want to avoid. That's the thinking I've been screaming about. To think that there's nobody that you can't miss, that every one of these guys are going to hit, is wrong. Somebody's not going to turn out. Somebody's not going to be good. You have to get the right guy, and Howie doesn't usually do it. People are so... I like Maddox. Would we get a 4th for him, or could we use him in a trade for Ngakwe? Who's that? We need to add no tackles Nate as well. This upcoming season will be the first time in a while that the Eagles are young. Yeah, they're going to be a lot younger. I haven't watched. I said I was going to watch Watkins, Paul Toy. I haven't yet. If the Cowboys pick up Clowney, what do you think of their D line? Nonetheless, it would be much better. Yeah, it could be pretty damaging. But I thought they lost their best pass rusher. So, and then they bring in Gerald McCoy, in his 30s, and then they bring in Clinton Diggs. Would you be opposed to looking at strengthening our left guard position in the second? Nope, I'm perfectly okay with it. You gotta fix that interior offensive line. It needs to be beefed up. Have they talked about a deal that gave Brown and Parks money wise? I don't think Brown's deal was really cheap. It was like really cheap, and then Parks, I'm not sure. So they've been out all the news because Pueblo is crazy right now. Eagles signed a couple guys defensively, and Nelson Agholor signed with the Raiders, and now they're saying that Rasul Douglas is being shopped. So we have to stay tuned for that. Get a 4th for Douglas or trade for Ngakwe. I don't know that you can get a 4th round pick for Douglas. Slay had 8 picks in 2017. He didn't even have a good pass rush. Look, I think Slay is fine. The difference, with Slay signing and Nasma back in the day and Maxwell, Slay played with Jim Schwartz. He knows what he does. I like Jalen Reagor, 2nd round pick, dude. The guy's a 2nd round pick. He's going to be a stud. I think he's a 2nd round pick. Somebody you can get. Will you be fine with drafting a linebacker 1st round? No. I mean, I just don't think the Eagles would do it because they don't value it. But here's my thought process on with everything and where we're at. You look at everybody we signed. Hargrave. We bring back McLeod. We bring back Mills. We sign Will Parks. We sign Brown, the linebacker. Everything's defense. It is obvious that the Eagles are going wide receiver in the draft. They're going offense early in this draft. I think first 3 to 4 picks are going to be all offense. Maybe the 2nd round's a corner, but I think we're going offense. Philly, would you want the Eagles to pursue Deion Jones from the Falcons? No. Jalen Reagor is a great playmaker. I like Jalen Reagor. What do you think about grading our left guard position in this draft? Upgrading it? Yeah, I'm all for upgrading the left guard position and getting a backup center. What's going on with these wideouts? Is Julio Jones true? Nah, the Julio Jones thing, I don't know where that started. My Twitter got blown up with that. But they said that it's not true because Falcons would have to eat like $30 million. Parks will get $350,000 signing bonus and a little over $1 million for a year. And Philly, everybody sub him up. Great new Eagles content creator also. Thing with him is he got bigger money offers and he turned it down to come to Philly. He thinks this is the best chance for him to shine. Hamler and Mims will be top receivers in this draft. Oh man, I like Hamler, but I don't know that he's going to be that good. I think Mims has all the potential in the world. Would you trade your first round? No. Troll Patrol? Absolutely not. Because if you trade a 2020 first round pick this year for him, who are you going to get at receiver? To me, the whole key, okay, to me, so far the Eagles are doing pretty much everything right except for the Malcolm Jenkins thing. I disagree with that. But they're handling it right. Free agency on defense, draft offense. But in order for this whole thing to work, you got to get a top 3 receiver. You heard on the news LeBron James' wife got infected with coronavirus as well as 3. That's horrible. I'll tell you what I would do. If I get that coronavirus, I'm going to tell my doctor, give me that damn malaria medicine. They're saying that the malaria medicine may work. I don't care if it works or not. I'm going to try it. Just give it to me. Team Superior. Hey, Philly, how about this? Trade Alshon to the Browns with a 2021 first-round pick of receiver Odell Beckham. Done. I'm in. Forget the draft. What's going on with your matrimonial duties? Matrimonial duties have been performed properly and over, like a lot of matrimonial duties this week because there's nothing else to do except for matrimonial duties and eat. If Philly could get a guy like Logan Ryan and Yannick, and maybe bring in a guy like Devin Funchess, Robbie Anderson, Filters, would you be fine trusting our draft pick? No. I'm set. I'm set. Top 3 wide receiver in the draft. I'm trading up. I don't care who we get. I don't care if it's Robbie Anderson. I don't care if Perriman. I don't care if they trade for Julio Jones. I'm done. I'm going there. Would you rather have Odell or Yannick? I'd rather have Yannick. Based upon I'm getting a top 3 wide receiver. Give me Yannick Ngakoue. I think Yannick Ngakoue is a stud. I mean, Odell Beckham is good too, but isn't Yannick like 24, 25 years old? I mean, he's young. We need defense like the 49ers. 49ers value linebacker. We do not. 3 wide receivers I would avoid in this draft. Mims, Hamler, and Higgins. Interesting. Judy, Ruggs, Lamb, Ayuk are the ones that we should be looking at. There are a couple receivers. Okay, Toriva. Let me ask you one question. The Mims. What don't you like about Denzel Mims? Yannick is. Douglas is just not a corner. Do you think Rasul was going to get it dealt? Do you think Nelly was elite? Nelly was an elite stinker. Nelson Agholor was elite at stinking. No, Nelson Agholor was not even average. What was the other question? I forget. I just got totally distracted with the Nelson stink. I do think, Rasul Douglas is going to get dealt. I've been watching film and I've come to like Judy the most. The most. I went in liking Lamb and Judy is the top. I like to move up from now. John Leonard, I feel the same way. I feel the same way. The more I watch Jerry Judy, the more I like him. I still have Lamb slightly ahead of him, but it's like 1 and 1A. We should have traded up. We should trade Alshon in our first for Hopkins. That's the other thing. I said the Eagles perfect. They needed to strike that. That Hopkins trade. They needed to be in on that. They couldn't afford to. See, I would have given up. Straight up 2020 first round pick for Hopkins. For DeAndre Hopkins, 27 years old, 2020 first round pick, it would have been done. I wouldn't have had all this deal with all this other crap. Then I wouldn't be, we would lose out on Ruggs, but I got DeAndre Hopkins, and then I come back in the second round, and then I take a Rager or a Ayuk or a Hamler, a speed guy. But DeAndre Hopkins, a top 3 wide receiver, and I cannot get over that the Eagles just walked away from that. Your dad's a Cowboy fan? That's all right. Nobody's perfect. Would you trade a 2021 first, a fourth, a 2020 fourth for Yannick? No. I'm only trading a 2020 first, a 2021 first, if Alshon's attached. What front office is worse, Lions or Texans? Right now, you got to say the Texans. Ertz and Alshon and a second. Ertz, Alshon, and a second for Yannick and the Jags first. I would do it. I don't know if they would do it, but I would do it in a second. Would you trade a 4th round pick for Curtis Samuel of the Carolina Panthers? Yeah, I probably would. I don't want Xavier Rhodes. Not the same guy he was. He's too old. Not gonna lie, I still would like to pick up Winston or Cam as backups. Oh, yeah. I mean, look, Jameis Winston, he needs to be picked up. Cam, I don't know. I mean, is he healthy? Hey Philly, would you be happy if the Eagles traded Ertz to the Bucs for the 14th pick? Yes, I would do it right now. If you said to me right now, Ertz for the 14th pick overall, I say I do it. I would trade up. I would trade it. But here's the thing. I'm not giving up my 21st pick, right? I still have my 21st pick is what you're saying. So then, when I'm at 14, I can now jump Raiders. I could jump the Niners. I could jump even the Jets. Maybe I can get to the Browns at 10, and I take Lamb or Judy, and at worst, I get Ruggs. Yeah. And then I come back with the second pick, and I may take Justin Jefferson for my future slot receiver because that's what he plays. And now I got Judy, Lamb, and Jefferson, and Deshaun. Oh, my God. Oh, I like it. Birds Nation, thank you for the super chat, buddy. I appreciate it. I would love to have McCown as assistant. I'd let Rasul and Mills battle for a safety spot. I would too. You could get Isaiah Simmons top 5. I think he's going in the top 5. Anybody that passes up Isaiah Simmons at we'll say from 4 on is crazy in my mind. Do we have to play Nicky this year? I don't know if we play. I don't think we play Chicago. I still can't believe we didn't get DK. I know. I mean, you can go back and watch my stream. I was streaming it. I was saying, we're getting DK Metcalf. Eagles fan from Texas surrounded by Cowboy fans. Was it J.V. Rivers? Jav Rivers? Man, shout out to you, man. I'm sorry for that, man. Hang tough. The evil will break. The evil will break. Because I know you live where that satanic star is. Would you trade? I love all these would you trades. Would you trade the 55th overall and the 17th and a 2024 to the Colts for a 2022nd? Wait. No. It seems like a lot, Rose. If Lamb, Judy, and Ruggs were still on the board, would you get? Lamb or Judy first, Ruggs second. Ruggs last. Lamb or Judy are the best two, okay? But Ruggs has something that they don't have, like elite speed. But I mean, I tell you what, I may go Judy. I'm serious. I may go Judy over Lamb. I really go back and forth on these two guys. I would trade J.J. Ortega-Weiser for a slice of pizza, especially since I haven't had pizza in a long time. I'm not trading Carson. Some of the draft picks has to do with position coaches wanting these guys, not so often Howie. I don't, whatever it is. All I know is when you look at the Eagles under Howie Roseman, under his reign, when he was the man, the receivers have been horrible. None of them have worked out. We haven't hit on anybody. How can I trust that? Whether it's Howie or the positional coaches, I can't trust it. I got to go get the sure thing, man. Center in the 4th, yeah, I would consider. Would you mind if Chip Kelly became our offensive coordinator and ran fast? But yeah, I don't want anything to do with Chip Dip Kelly. Do you think that we value Sanders the way the Panthers value McCaffrey? I don't think we value him to that end. But I think he's a stud. I think Miles Sanders is a franchise back. I know some people don't like it. They think he can't handle it. People didn't believe me when I said it his rookie year. He's gonna be the main guy coming in the season. I love Miles Sanders. Yo, bros, Boston Scott, the second coming of Sproles. Shout out my little family. We are about to watch Toy Story 4. Pedro Jusino, I hope I said that right. Shout out to you and your family, man. Enjoy Toy Story 4. I'm going to be watching Frozen 2 with my daughters tonight because I promised them I would. Howie being patient is going to pay off. Good players become available as time passes. Sometimes, yeah. I love the moves we made, 500. Howie getting it right. Well done, YouTube. Yeah, I agree. Yo, Phil, you know your stuff. Thank you, Eagle for Life. Thanks for being here. And if you're new, be sure to like and subscribe. We're going to be doing a live stream tomorrow again. So you don't want to miss it because you never know what's going to happen. Sanders is out. Manuel Sanders ran a 4.42. We shouldn't be worrying about 40-yard dash for players like CD or Judy. I'm not worried about their speed. I'm not worried about Judy or Lamb. What I'm worried about is not just the speed, but I'm worried about guys who don't fit your quarterback. And I'm worried about a front office who can't draft wide receivers, picking the 7th wide receiver, the 8th wide receiver off the board because they didn't take one early. That's what I'm worried about. Tom says, cry, Eagles, cry. What are you, a stinking Cowboy fan? How many chickens you guys killed today? Mark Holmes, he's out there killing chickens with that stupid voodoo doll. I used to talk about them being satanic with the star and the black magic and all the satanic stuff that they're doing, all the evil that they do. And then Mark Holmes shows up with voodoo dolls. I rest my case. They're evil. And now they're doing spells, growing weeds in his yard and pulling them, calling them eagles. What the hell is he talking about? Mark Holmes kills at least 30 chickens a week during the regular season. What's the chances of Isaiah Simmons falling out top 10? Zero. If we had to trade Ertz, should we trade a wide receiver and a second round pick? What, for a receiver? No, I want a first round pick for Ertz. What do you think about Jordan Mailata? I like him. I never want Eagles, Sanders, or Bosco as a power back. That's stupid. No, they're not power backs. Give up all we can for Chase Young, sign Perriman and Donovan Peoples. So, I don't think a team has ever gone from like 20 to 1. Okay? It's like near impossible. You would have to give up probably 4 first-round picks. Something so ridiculous. Have you seen Patrick Queen, the linebacker? Yeah, I spent some time watching him. My only thing is that the Eagles don't take linebackers early, so it's not going to happen, you know? Should the Eagles get Ruggs as our... Ruggs. I want Henry Ruggs. Unless somehow Judy or Lamb fall, I want Henry Ruggs. And I don't think Lamb and Judy are going to I don't even think they're going to be at 13. I think the Jets and the Raiders will take a wide receiver. And I think Ruggs will be sitting there, and teams like Denver will be licking their lips to get him, and we're going to have to make a move. Queen is awesome. We should have signed Eric Ebron. Okay, and trade. That's not a bad idea, but I like Goddard, you know? Royce Freeman. Yeah, you could. Jets badly need a tackle, too. They do. Look, if the best case scenario is somehow... And I was hoping the Raiders would sign, like Robbie Anderson or somebody like that makes them think, we'll take a receiver with our second pick. So somehow you can get like Judy, Lamb, and Ruggs to all be there at 13 before they all start getting off. That's what we need. Yeah, Yannick's leaving. No doubt, Orlo. Washington shopping Dunbar, but they're going to shop him to us. Prime Sports, Phil, you're my franchise. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that, man. Shout out to you. They signed Agholor. Hey, look, maybe that's a good omen, you know? Do you think Rasul Douglas would be better switch to safety than Jalen? I think so. I think Rasul would have been a better safety, but I think Jalen can play it. I think he's got to get a little bigger. Slapnut says, Philly 500, tell Howie to get on the horn with Joe Banner for that 10 pick. It was Banner in Cleveland. Yo, what do you think about Will Parks? Loved him. He was the guy I was talking about yesterday and the day before that I think the Eagles should go out and sign. I don't want Landon Collins. Isn't he signed? But he stinks anyways. He can't cover. Jets might want Ruggs because he's a speedster like Robbie Anderson. Just maybe Junior Lamb will still be available. Could. This is why I'm hoping some of these guys get taken up. Do we get a compensatory pick for Howard and Nelson and Jenkins? Yeah, but the compensatory picks that you get this year don't come up till next year. But the Eagles have been playing the compensatory game again. Eagles should, yeah, I wouldn't mind Clay Matthews cheap. Yannick Ngagwe posted a song called On the Go. Does it mean something? Probably not. It could. It could very well be. Would not surprise me. And I'll tell you what, if he comes, he gets traded, I'll be back tonight. I'm going to have to put Frozen on hold. 4 tackles will go in the top 11, 3 quarterbacks too. That's good. That's good, Joe, and that's what we need. How do we move up in pick number? You're going to have to make a trade. You're going to have to trade some assets. I think Mills is better suited for safety because he played in college. So did Rasul Douglas. Rasul played safety too. Jalen Mills was drafted at safety out of LSU. People forget that. Yeah. I think Mills can play it. I just think he needs to add some bulk. We posted on Eagles website, we are interested, we are playing games, or are we getting him? I think that you have to be careful because Yannick Ngagwe trolled the Giant fans for about 2.5 weeks early in the offseason that he wanted to go there and stuff, and they were flipping out, and Entertainer was doing videos, and Bad Dog was trying to cut his toenails. It was disgusting. But he trolled them. And he could be doing that to us. So we got to see. Trade Ertz to move up for Ruggs. Well, Paul Toy, that's why I did a video on that very thing before anybody even talked about trading Ertz. I had a dream that the Eagles traded Ertz for the 8th overall pick. So, yeah, I'm all for it. Ruggs all day, baby. Then KJ Hamler, a.k.a. Action Jackson. I like it, slap nuts. Oh, Sports Fury, Eagles stink. Must be Sean. Because his Dallas Cowboys are taking a beating right now. Hey, shout out to Sports Fury. Make sure you sub those guys up. One of my favorite channels on all of YouTube. Thanks for coming in, buddy. I think Claypool resembles Vincent Jackson. Yeah, I think Claypool's going to be either really good or he's not going to be really good, So listen, guys, I'm going to do about 5 more minutes. And then we're going to call it for the night. I'll definitely be back tomorrow. And if anything happens, I'll definitely be back. But I am excited. I am happy. I am thrilled. If we get... Oh, you know what? I was thinking of doing my conspiracy theory show tonight. But I promised my kids Frozen. But you guys need to put in the comment section what days should I do a late night conspiracy theory stream. Because I got a lot to talk about. And then Josh or Sean, if you're here for Sports Fury... We gotta do a stream or a conspiracy show. Yannick posted a Philly cheesesteak. Does it mean something? It could mean something. We gotta keep our eye on it. I wish we could trade Ertz to get Simmons and somehow also trade our 21st to get Ruggs. Yeah, if you could land Simmons and Ruggs, that would be unbelievable. 49ers already have one of the best tight ends in the game. Why would they want Ertz? They don't want Ertz. No. Oops, sorry. But I think Tampa might. No, Tampa's got Howard. Would they want another tight end? I think Arizona in the 8th. 500, check out Adrian Kills from UCF. He will go in the late rounds. He has speed to burn. He could be... Okay, I'll definitely check him out. 500, I just realized something. Even though Julio is staying in Atlanta, if he can't go to Philly, who would wear number 11? Oh, he wouldn't. Carson's going to wear 11. Your franchise quarterback's not giving up the number. When did I start talking about conspiracy? I always talk about conspiracy theories. I talk about them too much. Ever since I've been on here, I've been telling people about conspiracy theories. I haven't done fully dedicated shows, but there's been quite a few streams that people have gotten me going. I bet the Eagles signed Jordan Matthews. I hope not. Yeah, I think Ertz for first round. I want a first rounder for him. Yeah, Sports Fury. It's a nice round ball. Yo, 500. What's up, Kevin? You think we can get Anza for cheap? I don't know if Anza it would be cheap. I'm going to look up Adrian Killins. I haven't even heard of him, so I'm going to go look him up. Put it in my comment section after this so I can know. Tampa has both O.J. Howard and Cameron. Yeah, they don't want a tight end. So, what time are you going to stream tomorrow? I don't know. Probably anywhere between 1 and 4. Sunday night true stream, maybe. The only thing is, I got so much crap to do on Monday because I've been avoiding stuff trying to go out. That's the point. I have to do it. So Monday's kind of busy. I don't even know if I'm going to stream on Monday, but I'm definitely going tomorrow. Rasul Douglas called Nelson Agholor elite because us Eagle fans out of pocket. I don't care. I don't care. Of course, he's going to stick up for his former teammate. But the truth of the matter is, Nelson Agholor stinks. There's nothing elite about him except for that he's an elite stinker. Will Jones, thank you for the super chat, buddy. Shout out to you, 500. Been following you for a while now. Keep up the great work. Us Eagle fans appreciate all you do, bro. Oh, shout out to you, Will Jones. I appreciate the super chat. That means a lot to me, man. You guys make this easy and fun because I love talking to you guys, and I have a lot of fun, even with the haters. You know, Douglas is going to be traded. I think so. Thanks again, Will Jones, for the super chat. You get a receiver to stretch the field to open up for Ertz. You could, yeah. 500. What happens when we all go down on lockdown and have dodge tanks for survival? I'm gonna be rolling. I'm gonna be trying to go. I don't know, camouflage. I'm gonna have to get camouflage. I don't know what's gonna happen. This is a crazy time right now. I've never seen anything like this. So who knows? But I think everything's gonna be okay. Philly 500. If I was GM, I would go back to back receivers in the draft. Lenny, I like how you think because I'm saying 2 receivers first 3 rounds. Please let us know if you hear anything else about these lockdowns and tanks. I don't know anything about the tanks. The tanks, I'm just joking around. Don't take the tank thing serious. I was just joking. But we are going lockdown. Seems like a soft lockdown. I mean, everybody's outside driving around, so I don't know what's really going on. I got to go out tomorrow, so I'll find out. You were playing Madden, and Amari was torching Slay. I was scared. Interesting. What college did Rasul played? I think it was West Virginia. Steve, good to see you too. Barnett, a 2021 first, a 2020 first for Yannick and Jags 9. Too much for me, Malik. I can't get. Well, let me think about this. Wait, maybe you're right. Barnett at 2021. How about I'd do it. Yeah, I would do it. And the reason I would do it is because I got to get one of those top 3 receivers. It's like, to me, the whole off season hinges on getting the right receivers. That's the whole thing. So I would do it. You think the Eagles 11-5, 11-6? I think the Eagles right now are about a 10-6 team right now. Yeah, West Virginia was Raul. Eagles trade Ertz, Jeffrey 21 first to the Bucks for the 14th pick and O.J. Howard. Yeah, I mean, I would do it, but I don't think they would. If I would do a conspiracy, I will. Philly Old Head, I'm going to do one. It's just I can't keep it. I'm just going to have to do it and then delete it. Will Jones, thank you for the super chat. Happy birthday to my niece. Is it Anaya? She's turning 13. Well, shout out to your niece, Anaya. Happy birthday to you. And if I said your name wrong, I apologize. But thank you for the super chat, buddy. Jefferson first round, then KJ Hill and the Hamler second. Meh. Although I got to tell you, Hill fell really off for me after the combine. I didn't think he had a good combine. 500, would you draft? Who would you draft? Would you draft in the second round? KJ Hill? No. KJ Hill, like, his combine wasn't that impressive for me. I don't think people don't realize all Mims is and will be if he can get Ruggs. I like Mims. I like Mims. I love Mims. I think he's a special talent physically, and I think Jefferson too. Man, I know I talk about Ruggs. I don't want to underestimate how much I think of Jefferson. I think Jefferson's going to be good. I just get very scared when I hear all these people claim he can't play outside. Philly, we have 17 games now. Yeah, well, it won't start till next year. Philly, do you think we trade trade up before the draft on draft day? Wouldn't risk it on draft day. You mean like a double jump? I don't think so. I think that it's going to be on draft day, So we got 531 people. There you go. I was going to say, let's get to 500 likes at least. And make sure if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. Because we're going to do this all the time. You don't want to miss it. Things get crazy over here. We double moonwalk some ass. Do you think we keep all 8 picks or trade a couple? No, I don't think we're keeping 8 picks. I think we're going to trade them. You could trade up. Then you could, let's say you trade up a 3rd and 4th and a pick next year. Then you have 2 fourths left and a 2nd. You could always trade back and get more picks. You trade up and you get them top 3 receivers. You get the closest to a sure thing as you can get. Now, what I would do with Yannick is I would do this. I would call up the Jacksonville Jaguars, right? And say, yo, moron, dingbats. Here's what I'm going to do right now. This is the best offer you're ever going to get in your life. Alshon Jeffrey, a 2021 first, and I'll give you a 5th this year right now. Do you do it? I think it's done. Do I watch boxing? I sure do, yep. I like boxing. I can't get into UFC and all that. Too many guys always grabbing each other's junk. You know, I like the boxing. It's more art to me. But I respect those guys. They're beasts. I seriously think CeeDee Lamb is the receiver bust of this draft. Could be. Look, nobody's a sure thing here. Philly, what if Wentz had the Bears defense? Even if Wentz had the Bears offense, he would have won MVP. Do you think we'll trade Jeffrey this year? No, I think we're going to cut him, sperm cell. I think we need to use a 4th, not a 5th, and we have 3, so it's fine. Yeah, you could, but remember, I'm trying to get up and get in rugs, so I was trying to keep those 4ths. Look, I would do this too. I make it simple, right? Because I'm throwing a lot of picks because I'm looking at the value chart and I'm trying to figure out the right things. But here's a simple way to go get rugs, right? At 13, something like that. You trade your 1st round pick, a 2nd round pick next year, and a 4th this year. You can get up to 13. I would do it. How do you feel about what Stephen A. said about I didn't hear what he said. So Will Parks will be that 3rd safety role. No, I think Will Parks is going to be used everywhere. He could be the starting safety. See, I kind of think if you listen to what the Eagles said when they signed Mills, they said we are going to consider putting him at safety. I think at the end of the day, it's going to be Slay, Mills, and then maybe you get Will Parks as your other safety. Getting the Gok, yes. Make a mock draft. I'm going to do another mock. I'm going to do another mock after free agency slows down. I'll do 2.0 mock, and then I'll do a mock draft right before the draft. 444 Philly fan says he said Foles was going to have a better year than Wentz. Well, he's got more weapons. Foles has got weapons. Carson don't. Would you rather trade away Deshaun or Alshon? Alshon. Judy or Ruggs, who do you get if in that position? If Judy's there, I take Judy. But I don't think it's realistic that Judy or Ruggs is going to be there. I think the only guy that we realistically can trade up and get is Henry Ruggs. Maybe I'm wrong. And if I am wrong and Judy and Lamb start to fall, then it's better. It's even better. He's got Allen Robinson. That's about it. He's got Tariq Cohen. Tariq Cohen is a monster. He's got some decent receivers. He's got Trey Burton still there, right? He's got better weapons than us. No question. Why does everyone forget about Trevor Williams? Because he didn't play at the end of the year. He was signed at the end of the year. We never saw him on the field, so people forget. But I didn't forget. I just, before I start just putting Trevor Williams in as our starter, I got to see him play, I'm not just going to just throw him in there. If we wait until the draft, other teams could yeah, I mean, that's the way it goes, Legend Killer. But if you also trade too early, teams go, oh, they trade up for Ruggs. Now we got to trade past them. So you don't know. Kaduga, thank you for the super chat, buddy. I appreciate it. Awesome content. Come here after every news release. Thank you, Kaduga. And I hope I said that right, but thank you for super chat. I appreciate that. You think Jefferson will slide like DK Metcalf? That would be interesting. Victory cigar. Oh, we smoking a victory cigar this week. We got a celebration. I can't do it today, tomorrow. It'll probably be like Tuesday or Wednesday. We're going to celebrate Nelson Agholor leaving. This is year number 5 for Wentz. Give him the first elite wide receiver. Absolutely. Living the Dream says, yo, Philly, did you see Slay Instagram Live earlier? I didn't even know he did it. What happened? Nelson probably dropped the pen when he signed a ring. I'm sure he did. I'm hoping wide receivers fall because other teams trying to grab other talent. Other talent is small, so simply in demand. Yeah, I hope so too. Slay definitely makes us better. I really do think Rasul Douglas is going to be a part of the Yannick package. I'd say 2021 first, Jeffrey and Douglas. Then call him Ding. I like it. So let's call him. Hey, yo, Dingbats at Jacksonville. Here's the trade offer. 2021 first round pick, Alshon Jeffrey, and my man, Philly 500's future Pro Bowl safety, Rasul Douglas. Will you do it for Yannick Ngakwe? Approved. Yes, I think that would happen. If you have a first pick of the draft, if you have the first pick in the draft, over. If I had the first pick, I would go Chase Young. For the Eagles, my second pick would be Isaiah Simmons. Judy and Ruggs played way harder defense at SEC at Alabama. No biggie, but these two are ahead of Lamb just based on. Yeah, very good point. A lot of people say, I've heard that a lot. Did you see the Eagles draft a defensive back? Did you see the Eagles draft a defensive back high in Civil? No. I never thought the Eagles would draft a defensive back. And anybody knows me, watches my channel, I've said all along, the philosophy, if it was me, and the Eagles are doing this, my philosophy would be defense and free agency, offense in the draft. And they're doing it. What do you think about Philly, Ertz, and our third for Cards first and Larry Fitz? First? Yeah, I would do it. I mean, it's not even for Fitz. I want that first. JJ Triller, thank you so much for the super chat. Wentz is basically Joe Montana with the Eagles. I agree with you, man. I agree. Thank you, JJ Triller, for admitting Carson's greatness. You the man. Space God says, if we take a defensive back in the second round, we should take Damon Anetti. I feel like he's another. Oh, I like him. Yeah, I think I mocked him to us in my first mock. How far do we move up in the draft? I think 13 or 14 is where you got to get to. I don't think Howie's getting rid of any more picks at all. He wants them. I disagree. JJ Triller's like, yeah, I know. I had to do that to you, buddy. What do you think we get for Ertz? I think at least a first round pick. I don't think Howie's keeping 8 picks. I really don't. I don't. I don't understand why he look. The Eagles are doing pretty much everything I want. They messed up the DeAndre Hopkins thing, and they should have kept Malcolm, in my opinion. But they're doing everything I thought they would do. I'm telling you, they're trading up for a receiver. They're trading up for one of those top 3 guys. It's going to happen. I think the Niners, Jake, could very well take a receiver. I think they could, yeah. I think it's very possible. I was hoping Emmanuel Sanders would go back there for that reason. Let's get it 500. Can't wait for the draft. Oh, and believe me, we're streaming first 2 nights. I'm live. The whole draft. The problem with the Ertz contract, the Eagles offered to make him the highest tight end. Ertz is looking for wide receiver money. He feels he's the number 1 wide receiver, and he's not wrong. But he's not a receiver; he's a tight end. So he wants number 1 wide receiver money. Joe Montana is the greatest I've seen. Him and Brady. Ruggs couldn't be more of a bust than JJ. No, Ruggs is not a bust. I'm telling you. I think the Niners are going to replace defensive tackle. That even better. Dark Killer says, "5 you a boss." Thank you, buddy. Best Philly sports YouTuber out here. Thank you, Mason. Ertz not worth risk money. No. Ertz has 2 years left. If they trade him, it wouldn't be till next year, and it would never do it. Okay, so then you're going to lose him for nothing. Or you're going to lose Goddard. I don't think Ertz lasted the Eagles 2 more years. But if you know you're going to lose him after next year, why not get most for him now? Ertz, he'll come back. He'll retire his number. You give him all those things. He deserves it. He's an Eagle for life. I mean, you know what I mean? But, I mean, dude, this team let Reggie White, one of the top 10 players of all time, go. I feel no pity. I feel no pity. Hey Philly, who are your Super Bowl? I don't know, Vinny. It's too early for me. Sign Ertz to $13 million and then let him play 3 more. And what are you gonna do with Goddard after next year when he's like, I want a new contract? I don't want to be I don't want to be paid as a second tight end. I want to be a number 1 tight end somewhere. Oh, I'll just go. So now you lose your young tight end, and now you're stuck with a 30, 31-year-old guy for 3 years down the road. I don't want to do that, man. Yeah, I saw that, Derek. We're shopping him. Ertz is running out of gas. Get smart. Move. I mean, I love Ertz. I love Ertz. You know, I love him. But I'm just saying, if we're going to do this thing right, and we're building over the course of 5 years during your quarterback's prime, let's do it now. Goddard's not as good as Ertz. No question. He's not going to be as good of an offensive receiver at tight end position as Ertz, but he can block. He can do other things. He's a legitimate Pro Bowl tight end, in my opinion. But I mean, I don't know what else to do. Ertz wants to be paid. That's what they said. He wants to be paid like a receiver, and he said no hometown discounts. Judy and Ruggs played way harder defenses. Yes, Brian, I agree with you, man. At Alabama, no biggie, but these two receivers are ahead of Lamb just based on competition, SEC versus Pac-12. Well, and that's what some people don't like about Mims, is that he's in a Pac-12 too. Yeah, trade Ertz now. Well, he has second round value. He's got first round value. Let's not get out of hand. Ertz is a monster. You can't cover him with a linebacker. Well, yeah, but it's not about just next year. It's about 3-4 years down the road. What I'm saying is I don't think Ertz is in 3 years. Here's what I'm saying. I don't think in 3 years Ertz is on the Eagles. I don't think so. I don't think maybe after this year he's with the Eagles. And if you know that ahead of time and you know that's the road we're going, why not get the most for him now and just let him go a year early? I can absolutely see the logic in trading Ertz. I just couldn't do it. Well, I understand that. Goku LeBron, what's up, my man? Slay says he will wear 24 in honor of Kobe. Yeah, I thought he would. Somebody said that the other day. I was like, yeah, that makes sense. He should wear 24. Hey, if the Birds get Yannick as our D top five, I think our defensive line is top 5 with Hargrave. Yeah, I think so. I think they'd be unbelievable. Can Ertz get traded for a first round pick? Well, that's what I would be asking for, Tyler. Haha Dix is better pickup than Will Parks. Haha Clinton Dix has played on how many teams, JJ? Green Bay, Redskins, and Bears. Oh my. But if he's so great, then why is he on his 4th team now? How many teams did Will Parks play? How come Denver Bronco fans are crying? Putting comments of me in my comment section. You got a great guy. Wish we kept him. And meanwhile, the Bears could give 2 craps. The Redskins could give 2 craps. The Packers could give 2 craps. That you got haha Clinton Dix. The haha is unused. Judy and Rugg played with. Yeah, you said that, Brian. I agree. We need to trade Ertz for a high pick. A Pro Bowl type player, a high pick. You definitely give Doug P 1 more year as well. Yeah. The stinking Cowboys. Do we have better D line than San Francisco with Yannick? Well, I think it'd be pretty close. I mean, their line got a little worse, right? Did it not? I think yeah, I kind of do. How's it? Haha is serviceable. What's up, 500? I just got off the Philly Mike, Gate City, Philly Fresh chat. Yes, also Paul 44. Well, thank you for being here. And definitely, you guys should all check out Philly Fresh's podcast with Gate City and Philly Fresh. Philly Mike, I'm sorry. Gate City, Philly Fresh. Check those guys out and sub them up. They're great guys. I was watching their live stream earlier. It was great. It was very entertaining. DeForest Buckner is, yeah, he got traded. You want the Nelson song. Okay. Nelson, 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 he stings. Gonna make Raiders drink. Raiders fans drink. I messed this shit up. I'm sorry. I haven't done it that much. Yeah, to the Colts. Well, Buckner's gone, right? I messed up my own song. But that's because I just made it up. Well, I made it up a while ago, but then I forgot it. Not saying he's the best, but we got him for cheap. He's definitely an upgrade over Heath. Yeah, I give you that, JJ. I think he's serviceable. Where I think you guys are hurting is your cornerback position and your defensive line. I thought losing Quinn was your best pass rusher. Coming to iTunes blooper reel. Yes, definitely. He's better than Heath, but not saying much. No, it's not saying much. Could have got DK Metcalf. Oh, I know. That you want to see me flip out about that. Go to my last year's round 2 draft. Yo, Phil, when are the Cowboys going to pay Dak? They're going to lose Dak. They're not going to pay him. Can we get a big Philly 500? What a move, Howie Roseman, for all we've done. What a move by Howie. I can't do it now. You put me on the spot. I can't do it when I'm on the spot. That was totally that was unplanned. I don't know if I could ever even do that again. Mims was a great Baylor sprinter who has a 4.38, 6'3", 200. Mims has got all the talent in the world. Absolutely. All right, guys. So I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna end this with the Nelson Agholor song, done properly, I think. And I'll be back tomorrow live stream. So make sure, if you haven't, make sure that you sub and you like and all those stuff and get ready for tomorrow. With that said, let me finish this off. Nelson, 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 he stings. Gonna make Raider fans drink. And with that said, take care. Talk to you later. And don't pay anything back.